Hi, people. Um, we'll just go ahead and bring them on since they're here. Up to your lips.
What's up, man? How you?
Oh, oh, not much. And we'll bring in that other guy. You know
Yeah, that badass.
that Mister Buck Nasty.
Yes.
God.
Oh, I don't know about badass. I think you got that. I mean, I'm all right. I'm mediocre.
Eh, you're all right.
If I,
You're all right.
yeah. If I could find a drain pan, I'd be good. I'm trying to drain the oil in this car.
Oh, you do regular work too?
Man, I have a daytime job and then I race car at night.
Yeah.
You so what what you what'd you get Chris started on to I know when it was, but when did you get him going in the right direction?
Man, where the hell? It started at Little River. It was kind of funny because I was just drinking beer and helping out Blake in that Little River into the track. And we thought it was going to be a regular no prep. Well, it was not. It was at the end of the track. And I got to the go check out the track. And I was like, we didn't have enough weight or enough tire or enough of anything to even make a mediocre pass. I told them, I said, we did not come prepared for this. And I tried to do some stuff and it didn't work. We got knocked out first round. But so I just grabbed some beers and started drinking and just hanging out. And I seen Chris over at the computer with his hand on his head. And I was like, everything all right? So he said, hey, can you look over at this? And I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. I looked at it and I said, hey, you don't mind if I make a few changes? And he says, no, do what you got to do. So I made a few touches and it just kind of went from there. I don't know if it went uphill or downhill, but it went from there for sure. That was when it all started. And
it went uphill.
Shit. No, it's doing good. It's proven itself for damn sure. Everything I've made changes on or done to it, it always responds and seems to do well.
Well, just for my intake on this, he's went plenty faster than he has been before with I guess with your tuning.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just everything. The car's been drivable. It's been fun. It's been absolutely. I mean, it's incredible. Just the struggles and just the fuck. I don't know. Just have the right person at the right time. Just lend a hand. I always told Jack, I said, man, we're right there on this fucking edge of just something's got to give. I mean, it's either gonna work or it ain't gonna work, and it's just and now it's fun. I mean, there's no doubt. Like all week getting ready. I was just thinking how much money we're gonna win. It wasn't gonna if. I was thinking how much, and it's just great. It's fun. I love it now. I can't fucking wait.
You can definitely tell that you're more into it than you were in the past. It seemed like it was more of a chore, and it wasn't.
It was.
And it just seems like it's you're having more fun now since you got the nitro side figured out.
Yep, it is. It is fun. And it was a
has.
Yeah, as long as he says nitro's right, because if he goes to blowers, I'm out. I don't have a clue on blowers.
Blown injected?
Oh man, he said. He said something about doing a blower one time. I said, man, I guess it'd be a learning curve, but I could try to figure it out. I mean, I've just done nitrous my whole life.
Yeah.
So.
The truck is blown injected, and but it is what it is. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm honestly, the thing about helping Chris out is that everything you do is appreciated. It's not expected, I guess is what I should say.
Yeah.
He's every time you do something or whatever you do, he's just like, man, I appreciate it, and you can actually truly, you truly see it in his eyes that he appreciates it. Other than some people, so it makes it fun for me too. That's what I'm getting at now is if I don't have fun doing it, I ain't doing it. That's to the point where when you're taking time away from my family and kids and I'm dedicating my time to you, I at least want it to be fun and make it worth my while. And it is, it's fun. I have enjoyed doing it. And, like last weekend, y'all were doing it till 6 o'clock in the morning. I was there with them at 6:25. I think 6:28 was the last pass. And I logged out and I went to hit the bed sack.
Yeah,
Or hit the pillow. Okay.
I guess the fourth round right before that, when you went to lay down, you said just call me and wake me up, and then we'll tune for the next round. And I was like, boy, if the tables were turned up, because when I go to sleep, sometimes it's like a fucking coma, and I'm like, oh man. And yeah, shit, answered the phone and it was it. And just when he answered, I was like, hey, we won. It was like, really? It wasn't really like that. It was like, okay. Like we knew we was expected to win. So it was a blast. He woke up, tuned it again. We're good, man. It was awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
And I won't if Mrs. Buckmaster is watching or can hear, I thank you for letting me call y'all all night and everything, man.
Yeah. I did get kicked out of the bedroom. I was sleeping on the kids' room. I got kicked out. So I was on the couch and it's not a big deal. I mean, it just, part of it. She goes, go in the other room. I was like, fine. Cause I was in there laughing when you were racing, when you were winning. She kept telling me to go in the other room because I was being loud.
Oh, I thought she was laughing at him.
No. I just laughing at all the race.
He's funny to look at too. He's funny to look at. I laugh at him all the time.
Oh yeah. But I'm telling you what, though, it's been a good time. I mean, and it's getting busy. I get busier and busier, and it's just turning into something. I don't know if it's going to be a full time or if it's just I'm going to keep it like it is. I mean, I just landed a pretty good job, so it's hard for me to want to do full time, but I do enjoy doing what I'm doing.
And you do all kinds of nitrous stuff. You do, God dang, I'm having a brain fart here. You do all the plumbing and foggers and everything. Uh-oh, we lost him. Oh, device not connected. But anyway, he might come on. Greg's on a roll tonight.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
Hey,
but
maybe we need to get Greg on here.
Oh shit! Turned into a fucking porno then. But yeah, he does it all. The plumbing, everything, all that shit. He's gonna learn about them blowers here shortly, though.
Oh boy.
Maybe while I'm fixing this motor, we'll slip that other motor back in there and do a little blower prelude, I guess you could call it.
Yeah. Well, that was y'all backing up for the finals.
Yeah.
And you told me to tell Heath to watch out for the duck when you went by because your motor was already hurt.
Yeah.
Did you have a chance to look at it?
Yeah, I got it. I got it out right now. When you text me a while ago, I was about to pull the heads off of it. It's got number 8. It's something. It's either I believe it's broke some rings in there. Is what I can see with my camera. So we'll get it tore apart and fix it. But number 8 was gone.
Yeah.
When I pulled up there next to that fiber, I don't know if you seen it, but it was just like a train, poof, 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 out that fucking deal.
Looked like he was rolling coal.
Yeah, fuck it. Like they say on that Woody deal, so long, partner. That's what I was in. I was like, fuck you. I mean, when I seen that the Firebird was there, I figured he was going to be there. I mean, why not? And, I was like, I already knew it was going to be me, him, and Cody, and one of us 3, or both of us, going to be in the final again. And sure enough, so. Yeah, it was definitely. I didn't give a shit if that bitch was smoking out of both sides. It was.
You were gonna send it, huh?
I fuck it. It was out of there. That's why I said, Heath, lay down, get low. There's not gonna be a fucking yard sale down there, for sure.
Oh, what was funny was when I told Heath that, he was all like, "Oh well," he wasn't worried about it.
Yeah,
it's like I was like, as he's used to stuff being shot at him. Out of the pipes when it go by,
Yeah, and I got Lonnie supposed to go down there and take a video down on the shutdown of that one road when that car was in the air over that bump. It left some crazy marks on that fucking road, and the headers. When it was landing, the front tires were going up. It was landing so hard it was bottoming out in the bottom of the headers. When I pulled them off, they were all fucking from the tires smashing up in there. I was like, God damn. So that was fun. I like that shit like that, when it just about
the other road had a truck parked on it, and I wasn't gonna take the chance on that. And the other road, man, it's real potholy and stuff. I figured the bumps were. I knew the bumps were bad, but I didn't figure they were that bad. But it is what it is. We got some rounds done there.
Yep, that's a good spot. They don't seem to fuck with us there. Not really. I mean,
that town scares me a little bit just from the last time we were there, like 5 or 10 years ago, and this, when something sticks in your head, that time that they rolled in on us the one time that stuck with me.
Yeah.
But you also had your boy backing you up this weekend.
Yes, sir. Kyle,
the Green Monster. Green Monster and his brother.
Yep. I ain't got no siblings. Them two
big
dudes.
Big girl bark.
Yeah, Tim's like, what is that?
Macy.
Yeah. I was so glad to have them come help me. You can't hardly find people that much street, that. And they worked on that fucking car all night.
Night. And there you oh wait, that's the finals.
Yeah.
And you sent it.
Oh yeah. It was a good pass, man. Like I say, about 350 400. I seen Ryan inching out there, and I was like, that's it, And he told me, he said, I was about 400. He said, I was like, come on, power. And he said, it was just started pulling away. That fucking car is bad, man. And it ain't the last time. We got this whole racing season. We're going to do that quite a few more times. I guarantee it. And I don't know what it's going to take, but a fucking big stick or something. One of these times, I'm going to get that bastard. But I love that shit like that. He's raised the bar in this fucking what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
If you get up there and just idle, just fucking, then it doesn't bring everybody's, I feel they get comfortable. They don't, you got to keep, your friend has to drag your ass in that, what I'm saying, to make you try different shit, take the door handles off the motherfucker or something, and I just having good people like that and Cody and them that are just constantly getting faster, the cream rises to the top. We've all been together, the last 3, and we've all 3 been right there at the end, just like we push each other and help each other. And it's I love it. I fucking love it.
Yeah, if you're going to just race in your own town, then I guess you can be the fastest in your own town, but eventually,
yeah,
somebody's gonna beat you.
Yeah, I dare a motherfucker to drive through this town because there ain't shit goes on around here, but this is my motherfucking area. You come through here with a fucking broke muffler, I'm gonna run your ass down.
Yeah,
but
Billy, no, I'll be in Mexico that weekend. Somebody's asking me about the flashlight start race. I'll probably hit you up where we'll be. I guess Kyle got grounded. He couldn't come back on.
I guess. Oh, he's trying.
He's trying.
I got Jackie's computer on her desk going so I can see the comments this trip. Because on my phone I can't see them.
Yeah. What about
the closed down grocery? Yep, that's that's when we was the cops ran us off from that one. We just chunked everything in the car, and we was supposed to be going to some other road around the corner there. And so Corey's like, "Fuck it, let's just do everything right here." Man, we unfolded like that, and got it all done, and just to find out that we was going closer to the ocean than we expected, and then all that shit had to be all changed, you know. And
Yeah.
but then again, that's the shit that I like, you know. I mean, it's just like, you know, if you get it all done right there and we go over there, but when you changed it, I'm like, all right, now, you know, because not only did we change, Ryan had to make the change too. So I feel it was you know, it's just that's fun shit to me, you know. But on the other hand, it's getting later and later, or earlier and earlier, and my chick is turning into a pumpkin sometimes.
Which one?
And,
Both of them?
yeah, pretty much. You know, one's growling and one's whining. So, and I'm like, you know, hell, baby, shit, we didn't. You knew we was coming down here. It wasn't like we could come down here and lose first round and go right home. Those, you know, that day is over. So it's but it's all good. It's a blast, and so I like to change. I don't give a fuck. You can change it on me every time like that. You know.
I'm a stickler when it comes to you know, when you got to, but I don't during no trailer season stuff. We can do that. We can move and stuff. You know, because you ain't got to worry about trucks and trailers and stuff. But when you got to, and you know, that's just streets, man. Nothing's guaranteed. So you got to adapt and plan. You got to have your spots planned out. So I mean,
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah, and the work that you and Richard do is just for us. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I know all the races do, because I mean, I do not ever. When the cops show up, I don't even know it until y'all are like, cops are here. You know, people running by. It doesn't even cross my mind when I'm there. You know, it's like I'm at the safe zone or something. You know, because I know that if y'all are there, security's in spot. You know what I'm saying? And so to make us a place for us to fucking do what we do, to have the opportunity to make some money. Hats off to y'all, man. Thank y'all.
Yeah. What was at that first spot we were at Saturday night or Sunday morning, I guess I would say.
Mm-hmm.
We had the security told us that one was in the area, and they drove by, and what it was doing is they was getting a game plan going, because they thought we were somebody else. And when they finally after we got the round done, and we're all coming back, and I was telling them, just load them up on the trailer for now. And before I realized what was going on, and then when they rode in, it was an orchestrated deal. So I mean, I've seen it before. So, but they were decent. I mean, they weren't, you know, playing bad cop, good cop or anything. But when they rode in and seen that we weren't the punk kids or whatever, then they kind of, you know, took it a little better.
We were professionals.
we're professional hood rats.
Yeah, you know, yeah. They we fired up the generator and just, you know, went on and worked on the car while they were walking around. I was like, they said they had the strips out, so it's like we can't leave. So I'm like, let's just keep working on this dude, because we had a little issue right there, right off the bat. We was going down there shooting ducks and shit. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
You know, but we didn't. I literally got the car together, told Jackie, I said, it's going to be a 50-50. If it starts, we'll throw it on the trailer and leave, because we didn't have no testing. Literally got when Kyle got the intake tune, we got it all together. Boom, started, stuck it on the fucking trailer, and hope for the best. Be like, well, that's all I could do. So it was a good deal. Again, I like that shit like that. You know, just let's see what happens. But that old car, you know, that motherfucker's, it's gonna do what it pretty much does now that we got it ironed out real good. So I knew it was gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Long as Kyle was awake, it was good, man.
Yeah, and I'm posting that link in the chat there.
Yeah.
That's that hype video that Richard did. Man,
that bitch is bad.
Man, I told him he outdid himself on that thing, man. That thing got me going when I was driving down the highway.
Yeah, I seen it earlier, man. And it was cold the other night, and it gave me chills watching that. I was like, fuck, that's badass, dude. That dude, he puts in the work, man. Puts in the fucking work.
What else? I had something else. And you want some money this weekend?
Got some money, you know. Yep, that's always a plus for me.
I didn't even realize that Richard colored in Eric's bottom of his shirt.
Oh yeah, when you said that, I didn't catch it either.
I didn't realize it until, but then now I'm looking at it. I can actually see the different color black.
But that was nice of him.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh. When's Cracker coming back?
This year, come
Ooh.
hell or high water. Yep, we'll have it out this year. I've been working on it, but it seems like the truck and the car in the shop go back and forth. Like that one's getting too much attention. You need to rub my back a little bit. So so I fuck with the truck. Well, then like this weekend, the car says, "Oh, you wanted to rub on the truck? Well, here goes number 8 piston. Now you're gonna fucking rub on me." So
just like a bitch, huh?
Yeah, that son of a bitch. I was like, well, goddamn. So, but well, yeah, this year, I mean, it's been 3 years. It's like, god damn, time flies. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like man, when I was young, it was like Christmas and shit, and birthdays never came. Now they just fly by. So 3 fucking years, I'm ready to get the truck out, but I'm gonna keep the car on tap because the car is paying the way, man. That dude just works, And I put the small tires on the truck off the car. Yeah, because I mean there ain't no big tire action. That's gonna be Heath may want to get back when we come by with that one. We'll have to be over there with him. I don't know, man. We'll see. This would be fun though. Me and Kyle be learning that shit.
I was going to ask him when Greg is still here. What's happening with the love? I wonder if he knows. Wonder what's going on with the love. I know they went to that one race and then I think they had issues or something.
I'm not 100%. He said that something was up with it. They ain't got it put back together, I guess, or something. Where you at in there, Greg? He was on there rattling off.
Jessica was scared when the cops showed up. She was going,
yeah. I see
that's a rookie for you.
Yeah, we were going to call and tell just chill. They ain't gonna put nobody in jail. You ain't done shit.
The cop rolled up and I was sitting there and he rolled up and I had my window down. He goes, I wouldn't go anywhere if I was you. I said, yes, sir. That's when I kind of figured it was we weren't going anywhere, so I would kind of just deal with it.
Yeah. Usually, like you say, like you always say, if they don't catch you in the act, it's all, we're at the fucking midnight car show, it's all good shit. And I don't know. I don't even speak English at that point. I'm just done.
I broke the conductor valve, is what JB said.
What the hell is that?
That's I don't know. Is that an LS thing?
Oh fuck yeah.
Uh-oh. Roll off the curb. Yeah, it was kind of packed in there. I was kind of worried about that first location with getting everybody in there, and then the spectators. I knew the spectators were going to try to take over where I had to park the truck and trailers, but we got them all squared away and finally got everything in order. That's what took the longer time.
Yeah, that's a good spot. I mean, it was a good little road.
Yeah,
sure was.
It was.
And while we on to that deal, the spectators, racers, and all them motherfuckers need to learn to turn the lights off. When you tell people to turn the lights off and shit, turn the lights off. I pulled in there and the motherfuckers sitting around parking lights and shit on. Look, man, we're basically, we're robbing the bank. All right, let's don't fucking go waving at everybody. It'd be nice if they
put a balloon out. Here we are.
Yeah. Pay a little bit more attention to the message, in the group chat that what we need to do because it'll sure help. Like I say. So I pulled in there. I was like, look, these motherfuckers got a light on. This one got the parking lights on. Yeah, you got a badass truck. Turn the fucking lights off. It'll just help us all out. So
that's when I went and looked at that one road, and I drove by, and I went driving by, and I went through the main road, and I seen probably three or four trucks and trailers with their one of them had their freaking headlights and parking lights on, but everybody else had their parking lights on. I'm like,
man. It does, yeah. Like, what's the point, right? So,
one dead cylinder is Kyle's fault. That Kyle's fault. Oh, Speaking of, I think his ears were burning.
Yeah.
Hi.
There he is.
I'm learning this. So I was gonna switch my camera over to let you see what I'm working on.
Yeah, you just gotta turn it
It's
around.
so top. Well, yeah, I turned it. It got so top secret, it just disabled my phone. Said no, you're not gonna show that. So I'm back finally after 10 minutes of fighting with this phone.
Uh-oh. So I was
So
going to ask you, what happened with the truck?
you talking about? Well, when we went to
When I guess you went to New Mexico was the first
yeah,
place out with it.
we broke. Well, so we put it on the dyno the night before, and Greg loaded it up on the trailer.
It's Greg's fault.
Well, no, it's just we loaded it up and then we unloaded it, and when we were about to leave, it sounded like it had a miss. And I was like, well, maybe we fouled the plug or something. So we pulled the plug out and it's just covered in fuel. It's like, yeah, we fouled the plug. You know, it's just a brand new, fresh tune-up. You've changed so much stuff. I just figured we just got to get a hold of Ryan and have him kind of clean the fuel table up on it. And we get there and we put a new plug in it and it still had a miss. And then we pulled the valve cover and broke a rocker arm. And we just had the motor literally 3 days. So that was kind of my last thought of breaking a rocker arm, seeing that it's such a fresh motor.
Yeah.
But we made a bad decision and it didn't work out for us. But we made the best of it, had a good time, and it sucked. I don't like watching people race and not being able to be a part of it, but you know, it is what it is. Especially when you're there with your hot rod and you can't do nothing.
Yeah. So what does Buck Nasty do? What do you do?
So just pretty much a general nitrous. I usually, like you were asking me if I plumb intakes. I don't know if you can see that. I just plumbed this one, and I'm finishing up on it now, and I'll be tuning on it and getting it all lined out. You know, I worked for NX for 5 years and did all the research and development for them as far as their flow. I did all their flow data and stuff like that. So, you know, I learned a lot and just kind of ran with it. So now here I am today, just
still
the nitrous scooter.
Still doing that deal.
I still do it, just not under a name anymore. It's not under Nitrous Express's name, I guess you should say. I still use their products.
Buck Nasty. Woo.
Buck Nasty.
Yeah.
You need to get your own Facebook page. I look. I was like, well, maybe you got a Facebook page for Buck Nasty Performance or something.
No, you know, honestly, I really wasn't even going to do this. Honestly, I was not going to do the Buck Nasty thing. I wasn't even planning on it. But everybody I was helping was like, you know, they said, "Hey, why don't you come up with the name for what you do? Because you help so many people." I was like, I don't know what name I'd call it. And they said, well, what
Oh.
You there?
Yeah. Now we got you back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I, you know, like I said, I wasn't planning on doing anything for fun. I didn't want to have a name. I was just doing it for fun really at this point. And they're like, man, you're doing so well with it. You need to kind of go with it. And I was like, well, so then I came up with this. I was like, I think Buck Nasty's kind of catchy. You know, I didn't know if it was really something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I figured people either like it or hate it, or I just went with it. Next thing I know, people are making stickers, and I mean, they're making their own stickers and putting it on their cars. And
yeah, I got a sticker machine for Christmas. Print them out right now.
Oh boy. Yeah, oh boy. So that's where I'm at. I mean, really, and you know, but here in the last month, I've changed positions and jobs. So I went and worked I got a job out on the base, but I still do this I'm at time I'm not working. I'm doing this, you know, later at night, and actually it's still fun for me. So I'll still be doing it. Just it's not, you know, my sole job no more. I'm not doing it full time.
So you got a government job, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, honestly. I mean, it's different.
Well, you know, we know government people, they really don't work anyway, so they only work 8 hours a day.
Hey, that is almost that's pretty accurate, to be honest with you. I really,
I know.
I mean,
Richard works for the government too, so we know.
Yeah,
he's looking at all the time he has to edit videos.
Does he really?
Yeah. Yeah, I heard. I didn't know he did that until the other day. He had a government job, and then somebody said, "Where's he work at?" In
At the
Altus?
base, in Oklahoma City somewhere on the base up at Oklahoma City.
Tinker?
Tinker, yeah, Tinker.
Yeah, that's because that's. I just started, man. It like I said, it definitely doesn't exhaust much time and effort. It just is pretty simple stuff to do. So when I get home, I got plenty of energy to do whatever I need to do.
Yeah.
But,
all right, Johnny Brown. That ain't no problem.
What'd he say?
Make Johnny Brown some new stickers.
You need some cocaine and hookers on the end of that sticker for the
Oh gosh,
Buck Nasty sticker. He needs a new Buck Nasty sticker.
Yeah, hopefully he'll get his car back here pretty quick.
I know he's itching.
Oh yeah,
He ain't got far to itch though. He ain't got far to itch though.
Nah,
I'm telling you, that's a short problem.
Oh yeah, I don't need a ladder to get in bed. I can promise you that.
Yeah. How much taller than you are? Where's Johnny come up to you? About your belly button?
I'm sure. I don't know. I mean, I'm always looking down, but I haven't actually marked where he is on my body. I would probably say a little bit above the waist, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about
somewhere
right. He likes to get around that. He likes. Oh. He said he's retired.
Oh shit.
Oh.
So yeah. I'll tell you what. I can't wait to get the truck on.
You, they just message you on Facebook.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of how it's been going down right now. Just hit me up, and if y'all whatever I can do to help, or get you at least in the right direction. That's. Or if you see me at the track and you see me walking around and I'm not doing nothing, just hit me up. I mean, I don't mind, helping you out or try to get you in the right direction.
Yeah, he'll put one of them badass tune-ups in there that's just a little bit under my tune-up.
Yeah.
He'll get you the A to B tune-up, and then you'll be like faster than your A to nowhere tune-up, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
A to
I'll tell you what. Y'all were changing spots on me a little more than I was hoping. I was like, golly, y'all were moving around this last weekend.
Well, we got first round done, and then the Federales rolled in on us, and then we got down to the second spot, and we got 2 rounds done there, and then the Federales showed up, and then 2 or 3 rounds done, and then we were going to go to one spot, and the security guard, the evil security guard that doesn't like us, rode by, so we knew we couldn't stay there. So then we went to the grip tape road.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I was like. Yeah, yeah, because I had put a tune up before they had left, and I said, "Well, where y'all going?" He said, "We're going to Eagle." I said, "Fuck." I said, "I need to get back on the computer." Said because what I just did ain't gonna work on Eagle. Yeah. So, and it's still, I mean, we changed some things, and I really, I mean, there's still a long ways we still have a lot to improve on, but I mean, once we get it dialed in, it's going to work really well. I think it's going to be a pretty gnarly little car. I mean, it's got a lot of potential. I need to get a little more time on it, and I'm on hand time with it, because I hadn't had that chance yet to actually get to do it in person.
Yeah.
So, but it's gonna be a good little car. It works real well.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll lose a little bit of weight on it.
Yeah, she's a heavy one. And by the way, Limpy, I heard something. I'm kind of disappointed. I heard you're going to these like twirly deals that go on the front of cars.
Oh man, yep, that's true.
What is this? That's very. I mean, I was kind of sad by that.
Well, man, I know Small Block Ford Nitrous isn't going to keep up with these guys anymore. So
yeah, it's these guys are going fast.
Yeah. So I mean, I just want to go cruising, and I want to go have fun, and then when it's there, it's there.
I mean, even the True Street guys are flying.
Oh yeah, I know. That's what.
No trailer cars. I mean, it's retarded. I mean, that's what I tell these guys. You got to pick what you want to do and what your plans are, because like some of these guys that tune for that do the no prep. I know I don't belong over in that area. The guys I'm helping now are spending some money, and
that's crazy because that's what it takes to run that. I mean, it's basically just turned into basically like radio racing. You gotta have some cash.
Yeah, it's definitely you got guys that can go and test a week beforehand at the race that they're going to be going to. So sometimes they'll go to the track and test before
All
the
week.
event. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like how I can't get off a day before, more or less the whole week, and these guys are.
Mhm.
It's hard to compete against stuff like that, but that's
Yeah.
why I like doing the stuff that we do because it evens the playing field. It makes it it makes it fun, and you ain't got to spend a buttload of money to be there.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, Ryan Mitchell, he set the bars this year so far.
Oh my gosh, dude, I'm
I hate to see when
I'm
Joey comes out too.
oh I know
Yeah.
both of them suckers. They've got some. They're definitely doing some changing. Even him and Lika, Nathaniel.
Yeah.
His car's going to be nasty.
Yeah, and the nerd gonna backdoor that shit.
Yeah,
Yep.
the nerd's coming out.
I'm
He said
telling you.
I talked to him this past weekend. He said he's probably what do you say, 45 days from being ready.
Damn.
God, I mean, it's just wow.
The revenge of the
You
nerd.
got some of these guys. Yeah.
That's what's fun.
Is he putting the front end on it this time?
Yeah.
Or is he leaving it off?
No.
He was
The
next to me when
old
we
nerd
knocked
has
it off.
the old nerd has a new front end on it now.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, they put a front end on it.
They couldn't deal with the open front end look, huh?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I said
That
Kendall
ruined
also.
it to me.
Kendall up there in Kansas City. That
He's changed it too?
I think he changed some stuff up too. That car was already fast as it was for a nitrous car.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we changed a lot of stuff on the motor and the truck this year, so hopefully the changes we make will pay off. I mean, it definitely made we played on the dyno some, and it definitely impressed us, and I think we can work with what we got. And so the only way we'll be able to find out is actually get it down and play with it. But first time we got it off the dyno, it had a rocker arm broke, so we're waiting on the rocker. Or the rocker arm showed up, we're waiting on a push rod, and we're ready to go again. So I don't know.
Lucky it didn't do any damage.
Yeah, no, we got lucky. Really, it didn't. No, I was really scared about needle bearings and stuff like that coming out of the rocker arm, but no, everything stayed intact, and it just broke the body off the needle bearings, which I'm thankful for that because it could have been a lot worse. But
exactly.
Are y'all going to Houston? To hang out? No.
I don't know.
Well, the coronavirus. I'm telling you, the coronavirus just canceled 2K.
Oh, it did? Damn.
Yeah.
I better turn around then.
I'm telling you, y'all better watch who y'all hang around with. Y'all better go in some plastic suits.
Yeah,
man. If there's street stuff, if there's street stuff somewhere, I'm probably gonna be there. Unless I got a paid gig somewhere, then I got to be somewhere else. But I prefer the streets.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. So don't we all?
Yeah.
I mean, that's our first calling more than anything. But everybody loves racing, so you kind of have to adapt.
Yeah.
Right.
But,
yeah, that's Hey, who had that vet? I don't think I ever met them.
I think he was from Missouri. That car,
that car moving.
Yeah, and it's like.
Did Chris race? Did you race him?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he had problems. Was it the third round or fourth round?
Well, that's when I was racing him. Was when that cylinder left us because right before you see when it out of there.
Yeah. I know that first pass he went. That vet surprised me on that first pass, and I was like, shit. And then the second pass, was just doing a burnout on that blacktop road, and he took off, and I was like, wow. And then the third pass when he raced you, it's like I don't know if they forgot to turn the bottle on or what. It just left like lazy.
It wasn't gonna matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you was on a pass.
Yeah. So
yeah, I got the blacktop. That car works good on blacktop. I'll definitely tell you that.
Well, that's his bread and butter.
He likes a blacktop.
Yeah, the only concrete around here is in my fucking driveway. It's on a slope, so it's all blacktop.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, there's so many different places in Fort Worth you can go and have to adapt to. I mean, you can go from one place to another and have to change a lot up just to be able to get down. It makes it challenging at sometimes. But
You
as long as you know what you're doing, you're all right.
We got roads with humps. We got concrete. We got grip tape roads. We got roads that are like, God dang, why are we racing here?
Because
Chris said on that one road where the tower's at, he's gonna have to put a chest protector and a helmet on for motocross because he said he's getting airborne and jumping.
man, I got
That's all
somebody's
right.
gonna send us a video of the shutdown area. Dude, the fucking marks is crazy. And I was telling him when you was cut off of there a while ago that when I was taking the headers off the car, the bottom of the headers when the car was landing, I didn't know at the time till I was taking them off, but the front wheels were just crushing the bottom of the headers when it's how far it was just smashing them motherfuckers.
God almighty. Yeah.
It was in the fucking air. The whole fucking car was in the air several times. And then black marks, you can see when it landed, it would be like I was trying to just like off the brake and I would just bump the brake to try to calm it down, and it wasn't like any of that shit at all.
And then
what do I need to do?
He was afraid to shoot the shoot.
Yeah.
He was afraid to throw the chutes out because he thought he was gonna be with an army man.
No, I threw it out.
Oh.
I threw it out after I realized that it wasn't liking what I was doing, so I figured I'd get a little help. And then I realized that I didn't think it was a stop sign with a T, and I knew I wasn't gonna make it. And it literally with the shootout, and we got it shut down, it slid right out there into the road. And I seen the spotter over there, and I was like, howdy, it just turned that motherfucker around. I mean, it just slid right out there, and that was it. I mean, it was crazy, but
yeah, he goes, what do we need to do to fix that? I said,
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe put a smoother road. I don't mean there's nothing I can do as far as shock settings to make it accommodate for hills and bumps and motocross. I mean, I don't know. Call Fox. I don't. I don't know what to do.
I was ready to move after that. I was ready to move after the 4 passes down that road, or whatever. How many passes? Yeah, 4 passes down that road, and I was like, man, this road ain't gonna handle it. We need. And then I came in and drew, and I was like, I was trying to think where we're gonna go next, and they started pulling them around. I'm like, okay, I guess we're running here again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, I mean, if you're there and it's working and nobody's interrupting it, get down. I mean, that's kind of how.
Yeah, we'll make do. That's why I was like, when I asked Kyle what we could change, and then he was like, call Fox. I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I said, it's working. I'll deal with the shutdown. Let's just keep rolling. Don't fuck with nothing, But it wouldn't have been so bad had me and Cody not been so close, because we ran him on down through there. Because when I could hear him, I was like, I knew he wasn't gonna let off, and I wasn't letting off. So we ran him right on past that deal, and then realized, we got to shut this shit down. So there is a hump down there.
Y'all probably went 100 feet or more past the finish line.
Yeah, I want to make sure he knew that. That's on that ass.
God, here we. Yeah.
And you turned 1,100 feet of shutdown into about 900 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, because I just used it. Every time I landed, you could see about 10 foot, 5 foot, all the way down. So I didn't use all of it. That's good, conservative.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, I wish I could have been there, but I had a bunch going on my end. And so the next best thing I could do is do my laptop magic or cell phone magic, whatever you want to call it.
Well, whatever you're doing for him, it's working.
Yes.
And
yeah.
And I imagine it's working on everybody else's that you're tuning on as well. Yeah,
I mean, honestly, it does pretty good. I mean, I feel like I've got a pretty good grasp on how to make these cars work. Now I haven't got into the radio stuff as much. Now, I mean, I'm messing with Johnny's on the radios, and he seems to be doing pretty well. But I mean, we'll see how it goes once we get it back and see if we can't make it go faster.
Yeah,
but I think his car surprised me too.
Yeah, I think his is just he might need to scoot that seat back so he don't have to get full throttle. I think that full throttle scared him and he let go of the wheel.
He just take over. Take over. Jesus, take over the wheel. I'm just gonna hold the pedal down.
What's next for both of y'all? You still got
we
that
got
Camaro?
A race on the 20.
You still got that Camaro, Kyle? Remember your old one the old one from back in the day?
Oh no, my 70, that split bumper that I had.
Yeah.
I
You were
sold
looking
that
for
to
it.
a
I didn't.
guy.
You said you were selling it,
I know
and then
where. Yeah, yeah. I found it, and the guy wants a pretty good chunk of change for me to get it back. So, and I've got two. I've actually got two cars right now that are personally mine that I haven't even really got to touch. I've got a '98 Camaro with LS in it. That's pretty gnarly. It's going to be a nice car, and then I've got a personal LS or Turbo Love that I just haven't messed with. I bought
What'd
it
you
because
say?
it was a proven truck. Yeah,
Hold on.
nobody knows about that.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me get my camera to set up. Turn
Hold
on.
on, no. You ain't ready for that.
Hold on. What's wrong with my deal here? What's wrong?
Yeah,
Did I hear
it
that
doesn't
right?
shut you down. You
Was
doesn't
you
shut your
froze
whole
up?
internet down. That's
What?
good. Yeah.
Damn.
Nah,
got-
it was kind of on the deal of I was on a budget, and for they to do a nitrous motor against the True Street class, I was going to do nitrous and a turbo just to assist. And to be honest with you, the truck's just not safe. I mean, the truck was a True Street truck. I don't know if y'all even ever heard of the truck. It was called Sloppy Love back in the day.
Ooh, I like sloppy love.
It was.
You like any kind of love? What you talking about?
It was a proven truck. The problem is it just had a 6-point cage with a bolt-in bench seat, and the bench seat wasn't even bolted to the truck. I mean, it was just laying in there, squeezed in between the cage. So, I mean, I'm very, very, very particular on safety. So it's just been sitting in my garage. I mean, to be honest with you, since I've changed, the jobs and stuff, I've considered selling both of them and trying to find my 70 and buy it back, because that was kind of my first love and my first build that I ever messed with.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
But where are you and Greg going next?
We're doing the Wichita thing for the flashlight of 28.
Yeah.
That's where you're going next, isn't it? Or no? Never mind. I know where you're going next. Never mind.
Going.
I don't even know why. You're going south. Going to the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Coronavirus. So are y'all going up north in next month or so? Did y'all get in on that or no?
Kansas? Oh, I mean, no, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. He's posted it all over the internet, so yeah, we'll say Kansas.
Yeah, somebody just asked on here. Yeah, I mean,
no. And you know how I feel about that, Limpy. I'm not. No, I mean, unless I feel like in a big event like that, and this is just my opinion, and y'all can take it how you want, but I feel like when you've got an event at that magnitude and that size and that much money invested in it, there needs to be more than one person calling the shots. There needs to be, it's like an NFL game. There needs to be referees, more than one, and they all need to get together and make agreements on calls, because I feel like there were some calls made that weren't accurate, and I feel like if all three people that were on the same page and agreed on it, then roll with it. But if one person's making the call, I feel like there's some favoritism at some points, and I don't like that, especially at that kind of money.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, everybody has their their own.
Yeah, I mean, like, I really think y'all the top three, like, people, like, these, you're right, the people that host races, you, him, and I don't know who else they would get, but if you made a call and then he made a call and y'all both said yes, y'all agreed on it, then I would just accept it. But not being in his hometown, and being an outsider, I don't feel like it was treated fairly. So that's just my opinion, like I said. And I wish there could be. I do like the race. It's a cool event, and it's a great time. But man, it is what it is.
So there you go. I roll with Buck Nasty, so fuck it. I ain't going.
Oh, ain't going.
Yeah, because they'll be against us right off the bat. So nope. Well,
yeah, you don't. I mean, I just. I mean, I would hope that. I wish Limpy and you and him could get together and make it like y'all could say, hey, let's make a decision together. Let's make this.
Oh, that's his bread and butter up there. So I mean,
well,
it is. Just like here, I would, if I'm looking straight down the road and I don't see nothing, then I'm going with what I don't see. I'm not going to go off a video, but
Yeah.
that's just me. I mean, he's different. He's a different person. He sees
Yeah,
stuff
I
differently
know.
than I do. And it's his race. So I mean, you got to just go
I
by
know.
what he says and his rules are.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why I don't support it, I guess you could say. I mean, there's a lot of racing to do anyways. I mean, heck, just think about all the events you've got going on this year as far as the street light, the legal street stuff, I mean, we're still doing Hartshorn this year.
I think they're doing it. Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know. Usually if you're a part of it, I'm usually there anyways, because like I tell everybody, I mean, the street stuff, there's only a handful of people that I trust to do security on that I've trusted to be a part of. And you're definitely on the top on that one.
Absolutely.
Because especially with my job, I mean, it's hard as heck to get these kind of jobs. And the last thing I want to do is lose it on something that some, racer or whoever host ain't doing their job as far as security and gets me busted.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already been pretty damn close when I went to the last street race, and I had to sit next to a truck and talk to an officer, and that was not fun.
Yeah. Well, I tell everybody, as long as if you're in my area, as long as you're not caught in the act, I mean, they might hassle you or give you some tickets or whatever, but just make sure you got the basics covered.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, but like I said, that's kind of the way. There's enough racing. I can pick and choose and who I want to support. So, and that's why I say you've always done me right, and so I don't have nothing. I mean, you make the calls the way they should be made. So that's why I always follow you and racing your events.
Yeah. There's plenty of money to be made right here around with your shit. So it's all good,
Exactly.
Yeah, we like to have fun. I mean, that's the whole point of it. I mean,
in all honesty,
go ahead.
Yeah. I said, all honesty, I can't even keep up with what y'all do now. Y'all race so much. So, I mean,
neither.
Geez, y'all are every weekend somewhere.
Yeah. Well, when you're having fun in life, and then you're going to see you see cars on the internet, you're like, man, but I get to go see them cars in person and talk to the guys. And,
oh yeah.
And that's the cool thing and stuff. That's why we've been doing a lot of traveling the last couple of years is, go see Joey and Joe and all them guys up there, just the cars you see on the internet, and you get to see them in person, and you're like, wow.
Yep.
Yeah. You'd be like, wow, that ain't some polished shit, ain't it?
Oh my God. No.
What's up, Chicken Dicks? What's up, Mark?
Jeez. Back in black right there, boy. That's Triple B. That boy loves some black cars.
Speaking of everything he has is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
All his cars are beautiful.
Yeah. He I don't even like being around his cars because I feel like just me being in the area, something could go wrong and I don't want to be responsible for it. So his stuff's just way nice. His just toter. I mean, you rode in his toter home and all that stuff. It's just it's a beautiful setup for sure.
Oh, and in case y'all didn't know, y'all hear Perry's got cancer. He beat cancer today, or he found out he beat cancer.
I did see that, dude.
Yeah,
that's amazing. That's
good job.
That made my day. That was a good news day right there. It says, man, it just gives me chills thinking about it.
Yeah. He texted me earlier, and I knew as soon as I opened it up, I was like, got it licked, man. That's the shit.
That is.
Gave me chills. I got chills right now. I was like,
I'm telling you right now, I got goosebumps just thinking about it. That he's actually. Man, this is family. All these guys that we raced with are family. I mean, it is what I mean. When you see them more than sometimes you see your own family, they become part of your family. And it just, I mean, that's like last when we went to New Mexico to Roswell. Ryan, he ended up staying at the same hotel as we did, and my wife, we got up that Saturday morning to go race. I look over and her tire's flat, and we didn't have nothing to do. Ryan came over and helped us, and unfortunately, the spare tire we had in the car didn't work, so he ran me over to Discount, and we got a tire. Oh, that was an event. But he took the tire for me over to Discount, and we ran it over there, and he took me to the track. But it was just stuff like that makes it where you realize, hey, these people are more than just racers are willing to help you outside of the racing scene, or they'll do what they can to get you taken care of, and that's the way it should be. I mean, same boat. If I could do anything to help anybody, I will. I mean, if I'm able to do that and I can help you, I will be there.
Hell yeah. Ryan Mitchell breaks down, has a flat. I'm gonna pass that motherfucker up.
I mean, hey, we'll help them after the race. I mean, we'll help them after the event.
I'll be like, hey, y'all go.
Yeah. It's not that we got to get them after.
How'd I get a nail on my sidewall?
Yeah, help them out after first round.
Yeah, what did you do?
Yeah. God dang, contractors can't pick up their nails.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
How come it's slanted from the top down?
Yeah. I'm telling you, that looks like a
nail.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So we got to do something to slow that fool down. He is on a mission.
I'll tell you what. When Cody went down the Little River, that last one, your event, he had the shit luck out of everybody. He broke the wheel bearing on one side, and then on the way back, he broke wheel bearing on the other side, and then he got a flat all on the same side going back. I was like, good Lord.
On the trailer?
Yeah. He sold that trailer. As soon as he got back, he sold it. He's like,
I often to say that sucker be left on the side of the road. Something ain't right. You are now retired.
Yep.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's. Well,
so what's next for you, Chris?
Pistons. I'm waiting. We'll get the Pistons in, and then that's just gonna have to see what y'all are doing.
Yeah.
As soon as the car is running, I'm down for anything. So
order extras.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, already.
Because we're about to lean on her now, so you better get extras like 14 of them.
He's like, what? Lean on it? We ain't been doing that. What?
No, I'm telling you, we hadn't had to because the sticky. We hadn't been the asphalt's kind of been. You ain't got to get crazy on the asphalt, but now, we're gonna have to get after it.
Yeah, I'm ready to get after it, so it's fine. I'll order 25 of them. I don't give a fuck. We'll get them.
That's fine.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll get both kits lined up.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. So whatever y'all are doing, whenever I get it fixed, is what I'll be doing. I ain't, only thing I've got locked in is that 10-5 till we die. Somebody dies, and then other than that, but we'll be long before that. We're gonna be running. So I'm thinking about 3 to 4 weeks, and we should be good to go. If nothing's crazy fucked up, and I don't see that being,
I'll tell you what, dude. I cannot believe Jared's giving that car away. That is a nice.
Yeah.
To be just, I mean, Jesus.
Oh my
God.
I needed to buy 100 shirts.
Yeah, no kidding, huh?
I'm like, what?
And then
100.
Yeah, that's what you do. You buy 100 shirts.
And then sell them when I'm there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then turn around and sell them, resell them. Just like, hey, I bought these shirts, discount. Here you go. Then, instead of being out a whole shirt, you could be out like $1 or $2 and get a discount. Selling for a cheaper rate.
Yeah. I'd do it if I could win a truck. If I won that truck, that'd be going to her. I done took her truck money into my turbo build motor.
Oh boy. Yeah. Hey, what is that? You come to Wichita Falls a lot?
Yeah, I come through there, or I go to Lawton, or sometimes I pick up.
Because I heard you say something. I heard you say something about the 5G because we just got 5G on our AT&T, and I didn't realize you came to Wichita.
Yeah, I go through there. I actually was out in where was that? Electra. Is that close to
that's about 20 minutes. 30 minutes.
And I had 5G
if you ever come through, give me a holler. Yeah, if you come to Wichita and you're through Wichita and it's lunchtime or something, holler at us, see where we're at. Go eat lunch.
That'll work. Yeah.
If you're able to, I don't.
Yeah, well, sometimes
I don't know what your schedule's
in a hurry or not. Usually it's just parking where I can park with a car hauler.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how big. How much you cover a pretty good field or area, or how far do you normally have to go?
We just go about 3.5 hours out and pick them up and come back, or take some and pick some up and come back.
Oh yeah.
I thought you was hauling cheese or some shit. I didn't know you was hauling cars.
Cheese? Yeah, I make the cheese, but that's about it.
And that's not what I thought you said. Cheese. I thought you said keys.
Gluten-free
Oh.
cheese. I don't know how that. Can you make gluten-free cheese? I don't even know what gluten is.
I don't either.
Yeah.
It's probably
I eat it then, I guess, because if it's bad for you, then I eat it.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, said Kyle, quit walking around, Cody Jones. He thinks he's
Cody mind his business.
He thinks he's who's that dude
It's
that tells jokes?
ADD.
Whatever. Oh, it's ADD.
Here, I can't sit still.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna try my best. I'm like a little jittery kid.
Kyle, you want to name your sponsors or people to help you out?
Man, I mean, as far as helping me out, I mean, Greg helps me out and lets me just shop and kind of lets me do my stuff here. And kind of, I mean, as far as, NX kind of takes care of me, but we're kind of on the boat. We help each other out on that sense. But I mean, as far as on the truck side of it, we got Cisco, NX. We got so many sponsors on this thing. We got Viking, Billet Specialties, Shannon Morgan, of course, from Morgan and Sons Racing. Drag Life helps us out a lot. NX Gonzo, I don't know if I said him or not. I'm having to look at because I always forget all the sponsors. And of course, Ryan McCain, who helps us get the thing tuned in. So, yeah, I mean, all them guys that just kind of give a helping hand and get us where we can stay racing. That's who I appreciate, because without them guys and making it affordable, it's kind of hard to do.
Yeah. And Chris?
So,
yes.
You want to name your sponsors?
Oh, man. You know who I'm going to say, Buckmaster.
I've never heard of him.
No, it's Buck Nasty, actually.
Is that a fictional character?
No.
Yeah, it's just
no.
If I'm not there, it's not. If I'm not there, it's not true.
Yeah. Now, just Nitrous Express, as always, helps us out. And fucking, what do we see here? Ron Galbraith with Afterworks. Where my fucking shit at? Can you see any of this stuff?
See, you had to get a list. Jesus.
Well, I can't even tell where my fucking shirt's at. Right there. Afterworks, whatever.
Kyle, did you watch that hype video that Richard made? That'll get you going. In case you missed it, that'll get you going.
Did you see it? I sent it to you, I thought.
Oh, the hype video to watch the video. Yeah. I didn't get to. Well, I got the hype video and I watched it. The what do you call it? The trailer, but I didn't get to go watch the video because I was at work.
The video is not out yet, but I don't know why he put on there that it's the full video on YouTube. With the full video on YouTube won't be out till like Friday or Saturday.
Well, it showed. I watched it on YouTube. There's one on YouTube. It says before. There's one on YouTube. Yeah,
but it's not Richard's video.
Oh, it's not.
Video,
oh, okay.
It's somebody else's video, but the hype video is.
Oh, my bad.
Gets you going. But anyway, Chris,
really?
It's good.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Chris.
What I do?
Tell us the rest of your sponsors that. We cut you off.
Nitrous Express.
Nitrous Express, Afterwork Suspension, and Kyle Buckmaster, Kyle Bullitt, and Corey Bullitt. Big help. And that's it. My old lady. And I know.
Oh yeah.
And Tramp. Yeah, boy. She loves.
Yeah, I better tell my wife because she lets me do this stuff and she puts up with it. So I definitely got to give her a shout out because sometimes I don't give her credit for me being as gone as much as I do, and that actually goes a long way sometimes, and you don't realize it. It means a lot.
Yeah, it does. So, Mrs. Buckmaster, thank you for letting him come out and play every now and then. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And baby, you too. Thank you. I love you. So we covered the girls. Yeah. And Perry, we're proud of you, buddy. We love you.
Yeah. Hey, Cody says you're going to be a few more years. You'll be able to be caught up to me on that beard. Uh-oh. Guess he's hung up.
Yeah. You shave that shit all come summertime anyway.
God dang, he's been growing that thing for a year, hasn't he?
I think he actually got rid of it here a little bit ago. I don't know. Maybe, it's too hot for that stuff around here.
Oh, we're just talking smack, Billy. The normal stuff. Yeah.
So, well, anyway, I guess I'm gonna go to the shop and take shit apart, man, and try to get that thing back together.
All
My
right.
tuner is out of there. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank 660 Richard. That guy's putting in the work. I tell all y'all thank y'all very much, and I really appreciate it all a lot. I know we all do. So I'm just stoked that we have a place to do this shit at, man.
Yeah.
So safely,
All right.
you know. So
All right.
and Mrs. Collins, thank you for letting the boy out. We appreciate it.
She doesn't let me out. I tell her what's up. I tell her I'm doing this, and you just better deal with it.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yes. Yeah.
What? Oh wait, she's not even here, but I can hear her screaming. She's at work, and I can hear her talking.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
So, all right, man. Thank you, and have a good evening.
All right, brother. Have a good one. We'll see you
Yes,
next
sir.
time.
All right. Bye-bye.
There you have it, people. He was the runner-up this past weekend, and oh shit, there we go. My green screen's not working. He was a runner-up, and then where have we got? We got that winner. Eric and Chris and Ryan right there. Good picture of a green monster backing him up. And that's the finals, and that's them backing up for the finals. But this March 28th is at Wichita Falls Raceway. We'll be there. Flashlight start just like we do it to simulate, just like we do it on the street. But they've already, I think, scraped the track, and they got big tire, small tire, street. The rules for each class is on there. You can look for the Park After Dark Part 2. See where the rules. 660 Street to be there. Heath to be there. The big end guy, best in the business, and about it. Appreciate Chris and Kyle coming on. We'll see y'all later.